Last updated 0500, September 23, 2017. Fashion retailer H&M welcomed hundreds of shoppers on its first day in Christchurch. Editorial: if you build it, will they shop? A Christchurch branch of fashion mega-brand H&M opened on Cashel Street on a Saturday morning 2 weeks ago, and the mostly young crowd of around 800 who waited for the doors to open, with a hardcore group even camping out overnight, as though they were buying concert tickets, was a sign that something may have turned in the central city. There have been many new dawns and false starts in central Christchurch. Anxiety about the health of central city retail predated the earthquakes by a couple of decades. It can be traced back to the growth of suburban malls in the 1980s and 1990s. Retailers asked, how do we get the shoppers back? Or have they gone for good? The pre-quake period was also marked by a different kind of anxiety, a fear that the wrong sort of people were in town. There was something peculiarly Cantabrian about the urge to shoo idle teenagers away from shop fronts and public spaces in the city. It was retail of two cities. The relatively empty center was in contrast to the increasingly busy suburbs. Malls boomed, but malls can feel lifeless and controlled. Malls are private space that have some of the features of public space, with the convenience of free parking and no variable weather to worry about, but they rarely offer the possibility for genuine surprise that an urban environment contains. The new retail area, that would have been dubbed the Fashion Precinct had it appeared in the 2012 rebuild blueprint, has so far been quiet on weekdays and busier on weekends. The crowds that milled around H&M, a cornerstone of the larger, impressive retail development, The Crossing, were dwarfed 1 week later by the long queues of people hoping for a glimpse of police cells and courtrooms in the new Justice and Emergency Precinct. This may or may not say something about the priorities of Cantabrians. But in the absence of other communal experiences, malls and supermarkets have become our village squares. Shopping is both a necessity and a form of entertainment. Most of us now live in a post-manufacturing economy. In the decades to come, we may even live in a post-work economy. Shopping as a leisure activity will occupy even greater amounts of our time. In the immediate post-earthquake period, online shopping seemed like a real threat to bricks-and-mortar retail. Is it still? The latest numbers have around 7% of New Zealand shopping taking place online rather in person. But human beings are social animals who crave company and contact. Forthcoming expansions at Northlands Mall and Tower Junction would suggest that there is also confidence in brick-and-mortar retail in suburban Christchurch. The slightly creepy algorithms of the online world, which can tell you what you want before you even know you want it, are no replacement for unpredictable personal taste and intuition, or the strange thrill of sharing a one-off moment with 800 other people. Those experiences cannot be duplicated by the internet, as long as the central city is more than just a mall without a roof. Stuff.